Hello everyone. I just wanted to film this before I mailed it. It's for Darling. She's here on YouTube, and I'll leave all the information down below. It was some things that she had this little challenge, and I think this is the last challenge I'm in for right now. Maybe I'll do another one later, but right now I think I'm caught up on that. So hers was kind of like for Christmas. I guess you'd say she started it in July. So anyway, she wanted to make some little books that she's going to use on a Christmas tree, and she wanted them to be shabby, vintage, Victorian, and I made mine, I guess you'd say, just kind of shabby, but I included this little tag, which was a little cute stocking. And I've got two Darling from Judy, Vintage Art Treasuries. And these are my little books that I made. I thought they turned out real cute. They were kind of hard to make. I heard a lot of people say that they were harder to make because they were little. I used mostly my scraps and lace and such and felt, but she said you didn't have to put anything on the inside, but I ended up and added to them, and this is what I did. Whoops. I added some laces and some old vintage flowers here, and a button and some ribbon and a little applique and a little sequin flower. Let's see if we can see that better. This lace was vintage. I really think it's really pretty. And then I had just used the little ribbon ties. And this one, just the same thing. I used some white felt and then covered it in this old, this vintage lace I've had for years. I mean, probably 30 years. I tea-dyed it a long time ago. And, I think I tea-dyed it. I may have dyed it with rich dye. I don't know. But anyway, I thought that one turned out real cute. Has an old vintage button on the front. She wanted a hanger on them, which I have a hanger there. And then I did this one up, and it was just simply done. But like I said, I covered this one in a lace, an old vintage lace that I had, and I thought it was pretty. I used one of those rose flowers that comes on the, that on a roll. And I thought that was pretty when it just kind of I didn't cut it out. I just left it and used a flat back big pearl in the middle. Used some ribbon. Used a ribbon tie. This one too is just kind of plain, but it has the little pages that is also that vintage lace, which I thought was so pretty. I covered both the inside and the outside of this one, and I added a little bird nest inside and a little button on one of those little metal, I can't think of the name of that stuff, but anyway, it's that metal that you use so much in our crafts, and that side is just plain with the ribbon. And then, this one, she wanted 3 of them. So, I hope they get there. I'm going to mail them in an envelope that's for 2 days, and so maybe it'll get in there before Monday. Should, if I get it off today. Alright, this one was a little different. I made it with this little roses that were purple with a lot of little streamers with it. Oh, I got it upside down. I thought, well, that didn't look right when I looked at anyway, the hanger was upside down is the reason I realized it. How funny. Anyway, I thought that turned out pretty. And this one was kind of like a trifold. You opened it up like this, and I added more lace on the inside and a kind of a vintage button in there with a lot of little streamers hanging down off of it, and I thought that was really pretty. This was an old piece of vintage lace too that I used, and I was real pleased after I finished them, but they were kind of, I said, I believe it was easier to make a big something than to make something little, even though I heard others say the same thing, but you would have thought that would have been easy to make. And then I fixed her up a bag, and this may glare like crazy. But you see, I've been adding that Vintage Art Treasuries on. I did that a long time ago. It's on an old typewriter, and then I signed my name. I have some vintage lace in here, and some pink back pearls, and some other little pearls and things that she can use in her journals or make stick pins with, or whatever she desires. Anyway, and then I have on the back, I made a tag with a real cute little snippet on it. And this is some vintage lace. I just picked it up last week. It's that Eyelet type lace. I picked it up at an antique store, so I had bought 2 of them, so I'm giving her one. Thought she liked to use it in her. She makes so many pretty journals. So, and because she's moving, I didn't want to send her a bunch of stuff, but I did make her up a little bag of goodies, which is nothing in my craft room to take a little handful of stuff out and give it away, because I have so much. And some scrapbook paper that I've had a good while, but I think she'll enjoy it. It's just small stuff, and maybe she can use it. These are those things that she can take and decoupage if she wants to, or do whatever she wants with them. They're hers when she gets them. Oh, I thought this was cute since she's a sewer. 1 stitch, 2 stitch. Maybe she'll like that. Maybe she'll make a tag or something out of some of this. All right, and I did add, I'm going to add it in one of these little old-time bags that I've been using. I bought these one time off of eBay. I got quite a few of them, so I enjoy putting my supplies in them when I'm mailing them out. And then this little box here is a little card box that I had from a long time, and I don't know, I found it in my closet when I was looking for some things, and I went, well, that'll be cute to stick some Christmas stuff or some just doodads in, so I thought she might like that. And in it I have some little, these are, I don't even know where I got these, but they're little button Santa Clauses. You know, they were doing that for a long time. I made this little flower, or little, you could make a pin out of it, I guess, if you wanted to, but I made it with some of that old time ribbon. That, remember how we used to buy that ribbon? And I glued it on, made it real stiff so it could be used for a pin, made a little yo-yo here, and then this was just a little resin snowman, but I collect snowmen, so I have a lot of stuff like that, and I put it Made by Judy, Vintage Art Treasures on the back. I think she'll like that. It's cute. And then I fixed her up a little bag of goodies here. She'll can do what she wants to with them. It's just got things that she can add to this, and little things that I've bought, and the beads and the Christmassy beads. She can use them since it's Christmas, and I wanted to fix her up a little. I found that too, and I thought, I'll just fix her up a little Christmas set. So that was the Christmas box, and I think that was it. So I just wanted y'all to see these little journals that I think turned out really cute. Hope she likes them. I may not put this video up until after she receives them. But anyway, hope y'all liked it. Y'all, thank you for watching. Y'all stay safe in Jesus, and I will be back. Bye-bye.